You! What? You! What?
Welcome to Watch Mojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 best Rob Reiner movies and TV shows. For this list, we're taking a closer look at Reiner's greatest work both as an actor and more prominently as a director.
I would rather you just said thank you and went on your way. Otherwise, I suggest you pick up a weapon and stand a post.
Number 10, All in the Family. Widely regarded as one of the most influential and groundbreaking comedy series in US TV history, All in the Family was all about addressing complex social issues with humor and sincerity. Rob Reiner played a vital role as Michael Stivic, aka Meathead.
You hit me across the face.
Oh, I didn't mean...
You hit me! You hit me! Did you see that?
Yeah, it was worth getting up for.
He's the liberal-minded counterculture son-in-law in an always bickering family, where the generational divide between the parents and the kids is what drives the story along.
You know why we got to break down in law and order in this country, Archie? Because we got poverty, real poverty. And you know why we got that? Because guys like you are unwilling to give the black man, the Mexican American, and all the other minorities their just and rightful hard-earned share of the American dream.
After this long stint as a 70s sitcom staple, Reiner would become much more famous as a trailblazing movie director. But this series undoubtedly helped build his foundation in the industry.
There you go again. Just because something looks a little bit different to you, you have to put a label on it, right?
Well, if the place fits, well.
Number 9, The Sure Thing. As an early example of Reiner's signature knack for mixing humor and heart, The Sure Thing follows two mismatched college students on a road trip across America.
We speak each other's unspoken language.
What?
Fluently. Allison, I love you.
Did it hurt you?
No.
It's a story that captures the awkwardness and anxiety of young love, played out through memorable lead performances by John Cusack and Daphne Zuniga.
Mom, forgive me.
Swallow, swallow, swallow. Okay. Oh, danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Oh, well.
The pair spends their time trying, and mostly failing, to hitchhike to a Christmas party in California. But, and as with many of Reiner's finest films, the epic journey at the center of it all is only one part of the story. What really matters are the swirling emotions that journey triggers.
That's it? See you around?
Isn't that what you want? No questions asked, no strings attached, no guilt involved? Have fun with your Sure Thing.
Number 8, The Bucket List. Rob Reiner had an uncanny ability for piercing the zeitgeist and getting things to stick. The Bucket List perhaps won't go down as an all-time classic movie that he worked on, but it still resonated enough with audiences to get the term bucket list, originally penned by the movie's writer Justin Zackham, universally known and used.
We were supposed to make a list of all the things we wanted to do in our lives before we...
Kick the bucket. Cutesy.
The movie follows two aging, terminally ill men as they embark on a road trip with a list of things they want to see, do, and experience before they die.
No! No!
Man's got some lungs! Let's hit the steel! Geronimo!
Starring Jack Nicholson and Morgan Freeman, it carries themes of male friendship, mortality, and self-discovery, with Reiner's direction scattering profound, emotional moments throughout.
My dear friend, close your eyes and let the waters take you.
Number 7, The American President. Romantic, witty, and politically sharp, The American President is really something of a melting pot of all that Reiner did well. The film sees Michael Douglas play a widowed U.S. president who falls for an environmental lobbyist played by Annette Bening.
When you get the White House operator, give her your name and tell her you want to speak to the president.
Oh my God. This isn't happening to me.
Reiner skillfully flits between lighthearted romance and insightful social commentary for a rom-com with heightened drama.
Any expectations that you might have, given the fact that I'm,
the most powerful men in the world.
Exactly, thank you. I think it's important you remember that's a political distinction that comes with the office.
Again, it doesn't quite get into the very top tier of Reiner's work, but the American president does still have a lasting legacy. For one, it was hugely influential in the making of The West Wing, with this movie and that series both written by Aaron Sorkin.
I didn't decide to send 455 to the floor to get you back.
And I didn't come back because you sent 455 to the floor.
Number 6, Stand By Me. Based on the 1982 Stephen King novella The Body, here is a movie that again bristles throughout with mounting, crunching restlessness. Stand By Me is another deeply emotional journey.
You guys want to go see a dead body?
Reiner guides his four main characters, four young boys, as they form a unique and deep-rooted bond. They embark on a self-assigned mission to find the dead body of another local boy who had gone missing. It's a tale that charts their loss of innocence, as Reiner's direction meticulously builds the simmering atmosphere of 1950s small-town America. It's not a huge-budget blockbuster, but very few of Reiner's films were. Instead, he relied on subtlety and universal themes of hope, fear, and friendship.
I'm never gonna get out of this town, am I, Gory? You can do anything you want, man. Yeah. Sure.
Number 5, A Few Good Men. There are good courtroom dramas, great courtroom dramas, and then there's A Few Good Men. And while Reiner wasn't especially known for always working with the biggest names, in this case, he definitely did.
Private Santiago is dead, and that is a tragedy. But he is dead because he had no code. He is dead because he had no honor. And God was watching.
How do you feel about that theory?
Sounds good. Let's move on.
Pairing up with the screenwriter Aaron Sorkin once again, Reiner juggles a huge ensemble cast, including Tom Cruise, Jack Nicholson, and Demi Moore, to deliver a biting legal thriller that keeps audiences on the edge.
If you feel there are any details that I'm missing, you should feel free to speak up.
Thank you.
An unspooling story about military ethics, honor, and justice. It is a tennis match of high tension from start to finish. And of course, it all boils over with one of the most famous lines in cinematic history.
You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers?
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Number 4, When Harry Met Sally. Very few romantic comedies have penetrated popular culture quite as dramatically as When Harry Met Sally. With sharp writing by Nora Ephron and iconic performances by Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, the film carefully and hilariously examines the question of whether men and women can truly be just friends.
Harry.
What?
We are just going to be friends, okay?
Great, friends. It's the best thing.
In what's a running theme for a Reiner picture, the story starts with a long journey. This time as Harry and Sally unexpectedly head to New York together from Chicago.
We've got 18 hours to kill before we hit New York.
The story of my life isn't even going to get us out of Chicago. I mean, nothing's happened to me yet. That's why I'm going to New York.
From there, a relationship blossoms, but over the following 12 years, it's never really given the attention it needs. Nevertheless, there's clearly something that's pulling these two people together.
I'll have what she's having.
Number 3, Misery. As a director, perhaps more than anything else, Rob Reiner will be remembered for his versatility. He can make you laugh, cry, cringe, but he could also flat out terrify you.
I thought you were good, Paul. But you're not good. You're just another lying old dirty birdie. And I don't think I better be around you for a while.
Misery is another Reiner adaptation of a Stephen King work, this time with Kathy Bates delivering an Oscar-winning performance as a disturbingly violently obsessive fan who holds a famous author hostage.
Any for God's
Trust me.
God's sake.
It's for the best.
It's a movie steadily built around a claustrophobic psychological horror, as the author, Paul Sheldon, played by James Caan, realizes that he cannot escape. Audiences may have felt as though they wanted to look away, but you just couldn't. Reiner kept you hooked until the very end.
Paul, you can't!
Why not? I learn it from you.
No, Misery! My Misery!
Number 2. This is Spinal Tap. Some directors for their first movie might instinctively play it safe, but Rob Reiner, with his directorial debut, rolled the dice, turned it up to 11, and landed with one of the strangest, most experimental, and funniest movies of the time.
Well, you know, dozens of people spontaneously combust each year. It's just not really widely reported.
Right.
Yeah.
For many, This Is Spinal Tap invented the mockumentary style, as it brilliantly parodied rock bands and the general self-importance of the music industry. The majority of the film was improvised, and yet there are just so many quotable lines.
How much more black could this be? And the answer is none. None more black.
I think you're rationalising this whole thing into something that you did on purpose. You know, I think we're stuck with a very stupid and a very dismal-looking album. This is depressing.
Reiner's innovative approach garnered immediate critical praise, although it wasn't a commercial hit right away. Instead, the popularity of Spinal Tap grew over time after the VHS release, and now it is an undisputed cult classic.
We're lucky. Yeah, I mean, people should be envying us, you know. I envy us. Yeah, I do. Me too.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. The Princess Bride. It is weird, charming, epic. It was unlike anything else when it was released, and it has had a huge cultural impact.
Inconceivable! You keep using the word. I don't think it means what you think it means.
The Princess Bride is everything that's great about Rob Reiner's movies. Again, it took a little time to take off, emerging as another cult classic for the director. But today, this adaptation of William Goldman's novel, weaving together fantasy, adventure, romance, and comedy, is a modern-day fairy tale that appeals to kids and adults alike.
Never go in against a Sicilian when death is on the line!
The film's memorable characters, quotable lines, and immersive settings mean that audiences happily return to it again and again. It has to be the crown jewel in Reiner's directorial career. Although, as we've seen, there were many, many glittering triumphs.
Hello! My name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die. Stop saying that!
Which Rob Reiner movie is your favorite? Is there something that isn't on our list that you think deserves a mention? Let us know in the comments.